my dear students. Welcome back to the 7th standard online classes. Dear students, in the previous class, we have discussed about tropical rainforest and some adaptations that we will be find out in Siberian birds and as well as red-eyed red-eyed frog. So these are all we have discussed in the previous class. So in this class also we are going to discuss about some more informations regarding the adaptations. So before to know that new concept, so let us quick revise in the whatever the concepts we have discussed in the previous class. Dear students, in the previous class we have discussed about the tropical rainforest. So let us quick revise regarding that one. After that revision we will be move on to the next adaptations of organisms. So in the tropical region, so we will be find out hot climate and the minimum temperature that we will be maintaining in the tropical rainforest is 15 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature that we will be find out in the tropical region or the tropical rainforest is 40 degrees Celsius. And then the day and night, the appearance of day and night should be in almost equal duration. And these in this area the tropical rainforest will be having heavy amount of or plenty amount of rainfall. And in our India also we will be find out this kind of tropical rainforest in the Ghats, Western Ghats and as well as Assam. If we come to the all over world, we will be find out Southeast Asia, Central America and Central Africa. So these are all the countries having this type of tropical rainforest. And then what kind of animals that we are seeing in the tropical rainforest? Monkeys, gorilla, lion, tiger, elephant, snakes, lizards, insects and some other kinds of birds that we will be find out in this tropical rainforest. So this I hope you understand the maximum temperature nature of the tropical rainforest. So what is the minimum temperature that we will be find out in the tropical rainforest? That is 15 degrees Celsius. Maximum temperature will be reaches up to 40 degrees Celsius. And after that, even India also, Western Ghats and Assam having this kind of forest. And if you come to the world, Southeast Asia, Central America and Central Africa countries will having this kind of tropical rainforest. And the common animals we will be find out in this forest is monkey, lion, tiger, elephant. So this kind of the animals that we will be find out in the tropical rainforest. Okay, so we'll move on to the next. Some of the adaptations that we will be find out in some other organisms and some other areas now. Students, so that's adaptation of monkeys. What kind of adaptations that we will be find out in the monkeys? Yes, so just imagine, so just observe the pictures and tell what kind of changes and what kind of body it has and everything. So can you think and tell? Yes, my dear students, the monkey will be where it will be survival. So it will be survival on the trees, right? No, so it will be survival on the trees and they have a long tail. So it will be having the monkey having long tail, right? No, yes. And then they have a long tail for grasping branches, or it will be this long tail will be very helpful to hold the entire body while jumping from one tree to other trees. And then their hands and feet also help them to hold on the entire body to the branches, or it will be very helpful to proper holding of the trees. And then here we will be find out the tail that will be very helpful. It is in a long in tail, so in that also this will be very helpful for holding nature of, will be very helpful for the holding of monkeys. And then one more very important thing, that is so what is the color of that monkeys? Approximately they will be gray brown in color. Is it right now? Entire that body is covered by gray brown fur. So this will be a long tailed, and it will be found out in a, this long tail kind of the monkeys will be found out in a Western Ghats of India, and as well as some of the animals will be having, or the monkeys will be having short short tail. So this is about the adaptation of monkeys. Then one more very important thing, that is we call it as toucan. So this is also one kind of a bird that we will be find out in the trees also. So they have a long large beak which help them to reach the fruits on branches. So I hope you understand the adaptation of toucan. So in the picture you are observing what changes that it has as compared to the other birds. Yes, dear students, this bird, that is a toucan bird, having a long and large beak. So beak means, so it is a specially modified organ. It will be very helpful for the purpose of attracting or attacking on the fruits, or consuming of fruits. So this toucan having long and large beak, which it will be very helpful for the reach the fruits on the branches of the tree. Hope you understand the adaptation in the toucan. So then very important, there is a lion and tigers, the adaptations in the lions and tigers. So as we are observed of so many tigers, and we have seen so many lions in a picture and in zoos right now. So can you tell me what change or what are the adaptations that lion and tiger has? Yes, dear students, the lions and tigers have thick brown skin. I hope you understand what kind of the skin they have. Tigers have thick and brown skin, which help them to hide easily in the forest. This browny nature of the skin is very helpful to these tiger and lions to hide easily in the forest. Why they have to hide in the forest? To attack on the other organisms. As we know that this lion and tigers are a flesh eating animals right now. So this color will be very helpful to hold the entire body in the forest. So if the color is a brown in color, so even most of all that soil is also in the form of brown in color only right now. So red and brown in color in the forest, and as well as that entire the waste products is present in the forest areas, that is will also in the form of brown in color. This will be very helpful to hide the lions and tigers on that waste products or the browny areas is present in that, and other organisms will be fails, either it is the presence of tiger or lion. And then one more very important adaptation of the lion and tiger is both the lion and tiger having very sensitive hearing. They have sensitive hearing. Even they have a capability to hear very less amount of sound also they can capable to hear. So they have very sensitive hearing nature, and as well as they have very good and sharp eyesight. It will be having what kind of eyesight? Sharp eyesight. This will be very helpful to protect them from the predators, and as well as catch their prey or food. This sharp nature of the eyesight, and as well as their a sensitive hearing nature will be very helpful to escape from the enemies, and as well as this will be very helpful to attack on the other organisms for their food. So these are all the adaptations of lion and tiger. What kind of the skin the lion and tiger has? Brown color, right now. And then what kind of the adaptations are the what kind of the things are the it will be having? So which means the lion and tiger having very sensitive hearing and very sharp eyesight. This will be very helpful to escape from the enemies, and as well as this will be that sharp hearing or sensitive hearing and as well as sharp eyesight will be very helpful on the attacking of other organisms for the lions and tigers food purpose. So this is about the adaptation of lions and tigers. The next one is adaptation in lion-tailed macaque or beard ape. So this is also will be found out just like a lion only, but this will be live or survival on the trees. It feeds fruits, leaves, stem, flower, bud, and insects. So whatever the previously we have discussed the tiger and the lion, these are all the flesh eating animals and it will becomes under the carnivorous group. But this beard ape will be isn't a herbivorous. Why? Because it will be eaten by the fruits, leaf, stem, flower and buds of the plant body. So hence it is a herbivorous, as well as we call it as it also it has eaten by the insects, means it will be called it as omnivorous. So hence that bear ape we call it as omnivorous. Why? Because it will be feeds fruit, leaf, stem, flower and even the insects also. So that's why we call it as a omnivorous. And then the adaptation of elephant. What type of the adaptations that elephant have you seen? No, in the different areas, in the different pictures, the different movies, we will observe so many kinds of elements, right? No. So what adaptations they have? Yes, dear student, that elephant having a long trunk which is used as a nose, and as well as this trunk will be very helpful for picking up the food. So how the trunk is very helpful to elephant? The trunk will be act as a nose, and as well as this trunk will be very helpful for picking up the food. And then so it has a strong sense of smell. So what kind of the adaptation it has? A second adaptation, that elephant has strong sense of smell. It also has a capability to sense the smell clearly. And then the trunk or the tusks are modified into teeth which help it to tear the barks of the trees to eat. So this whatever the tusks are there, tusk is nothing but hallu, kore halluಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ, that will be very helpful to hold or tear the barks of the trees, and as well as because of the tusk only it will be tears and eat the sufficient amount of grass. As we know that the elephant will becomes under the herbivorous group. What do you mean by herbivorous? Yes, herbivorous is nothing but the plant eating animals. And then very important one more adaptation of the elephant is its large ear help in ear soft sound also. As we know that elephant will be having very large sized ear. This large sized ear will be very helpful for the elephants to listen the very sensitive sound also. And then this big size of ear will be very helpful to cool itself in hot climate. These ears will be act as a fan for the elephant. These ears will be act as a fan and then cool itself in the hot climate. My dear students, these are all the adaptations of elephant. And in this class, we have discussed about the adaptation of elephant, adaptation of lion and tiger, adaptation of peacock, and as well as the very important, that is tropical rainforest. My dear students, I hope you understand these are all the concepts. Is there any doubts or clarifications regarding today's topic? You can drop a message through WhatsApp. Please stay home, stay healthy. Thank you. Jai Shri Gurudev.